I'm Tara. Thanks a million for joining us again on RTÉ.ie. And as you can see, Rose Byrne from Damages is here beside me. And we're also going to be talking, of course, about her new film, Knowing. Thanks a million for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you're just off the afternoon show. You've just been talking about Damages. Maybe we should begin there.
Sure.
It's a great role for, I mean, there's some brilliant performances in there as well. And the whole idea of TV drama series becoming very much like the standard of movies. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how Damages and the role of females fits into that? I think it's a three-part question.
Yes, I think cable in America primarily has really pushed the boundary in terms of what content you can have, and you can go a bit further, and I think obviously Sopranos set the bar of standard, and not to say there's great obviously television coming out of the UK and all over the world, but and yeah, I think Damages has really sort of aspired to do that, and the writing is excellent, and obviously someone with the talent and prestige of Glenn Close wouldn't do something that is less than, sort of above average for the writing and the production and stuff. So, I'm really proud of the show. I'm very grateful for it, and it's been embraced by the community, the entertainment community, very much.
And shows like Mad Men, Big Love I heard you talking about as well, are other examples of that's the standard of drama series rising. The role of Ellen, she has between series 1 and 2, because I didn't know where they were going to bring her, and after something dramatic like her fiancé passing away, she had to change. So talk us through the change that we've seen.
Yes, I mean, it was like doing a different character altogether when I came back for season 2. It was fantastic. I mean, talk about, you get nervous there'll be some sort of monotony in television, but it was just the opposite. It was wonderful, and we really embraced that, and I collaborated very closely with KZK, our creators, on making Ellen, a warrior, and coming back sort of made of steel, and refusing to show any vulnerability, because that's what got her into such trouble, and really, keeping her head above water is this desire to take Paddy down, and working for the FBI, and, it was very complicated kind of season for me, and I just relished it. They threw everything at me, and I just said we had such fun.
And the whole idea of, I wonder who the original Patty was, because maybe Patty morphed into Patty. Will Ellen morph into Patty?
Well, it's a bit like Frankenstein, isn't it? It's like the monster you create in your bedroom, it's a bit like that. So we'll see, and that's sort of the ultimate question. I think they've done a lot of research on the fans, and that's what people are most interested in, is the relationship between Ellen and Patty, and that kind of dynamic, and they're such great adversaries now.
I think that whole old saying of, if you go in a path of revenge, dig 2 graves, It kind of sits. It suits.
Old Irish thing, or
maybe it is.
yeah,
Maybe it
I like
is.
that.
Yeah, kind of scary.
Yeah.
But anyway, then of course, Knowing. I mean, Nicolas Cage. Tell us first of all. Did I read correctly? You were excited about working with the director Alex.
Yes, yeah. Alex Proyas is a fellow Antipodean, and we had met on other projects before, but hadn't worked out. So it was great to finally work with him. I'm a huge fan of his films, Dark City, I, Robot, and he's just a visionary. As you can see in the movie, he's quite kind of incredible in that way. And I felt in really safe hands. And he likes actors. We collaborated really closely on the character and what we wanted to bring to the role. And because she kind of comes in about 45 minutes in, and it's quite a roller coaster ride for her. And it was really great too. Often in these films, the female roles can be pretty one-dimensional, but she was just anything but. She's one of the more challenging things I've had to do. And I have a daughter in the film, which was wonderful, this little mini-me following me around. She was lovely and a really good kid, and that was nice. I mean, the children on set, they sort of kept the energy up and a bit buoyant, and so we didn't become too earnest about ourselves.
No, that was lovely. I think as well, working with somebody like Nicolas Cage, I mean, your catalogue already has got some very diverse roles in it, and he seems to excel in this style of role. Would you agree?
He does. He can do the everyman sort of father role, and then being, professor of physics at MIT and everything, and then he can be the hero, and that's not many actors can straddle those two worlds, I don't think, and he does it with aplomb. He's very sort of adaptable like that, I suppose, and he's got that charm and wit and everything. So yeah.
I like what you said there as well, that Alex is a director who likes actors, because we do hear the stories through the grapevines. And another actor or a director that you seem to get on very well with was Danny Boyle in Sunshine. So you must have been thrilled with his recent success.
So thrilled for him. No, he's such a good guy, and I mean, obviously, has already got an amazing body of work, which speaks for itself. So, I think it's wonderful that he's sort of being acknowledged. And Slumdog was such a gift to audiences all over the world. So, no, it's wonderful to see him win. And I was cheering, watching the television, and
Did you watch the Oscars live?
I did. Yeah, we were in Los Angeles and we watched it. Yes, yeah, it was great.
Now, I mean, when you look at those sort of film roles, and you worked as well at the time with Cillian Murphy, how did you find him actually?
He's wonderful. Yeah, he's Oh, he's dead smart and he's dead canny. He's great and very, very, again, very witty and really just steals the scene, you know. When you watch it back, he's just he's such an incredibly accomplished actor. I would love to work with him again, yeah.
Excellent. And you've worked with some other greats as well, of course, Brad Pitt. Is there anybody that you have looked towards, I mean, like the career maybe of Glenn Close, of female actresses that you've gone, do you know what they raise the bar, they are inspiring to me?
Yes, obviously Glennie. I've always been a big fan of Diane Keaton. I think she's so funny and kind of heartbreaking, and she straddles that sort of comic sorrow line so well. I've always admired that quality of her. And gosh, who else? I mean, a lot of the Australian girls I really admire, like Toni Collette or Rachel Griffiths or, you know, Nicole Kidman, and kind of paving the way really for my generation of Australians who've come over to America to sort of pursue work. So they don't think we're from Austria anymore.
Next year is the big, are we allowed to say, is it the big 3-0?
Oh yes, it is. Yes, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm just ignoring it for now. Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up, Taragh.
No, I'll take it in my stride, hopefully. But yeah, not much you can do. So no, it'll be fine. Hopefully, have a little soiree celebration.
I think with other leading roles like Knowing under your belt, it's a great way, isn't it, to head into another decade of great performances. Tell me again about the future and what can we, not again, but tell me about the future and what we can look forward to.
I have a film coming out called Adam, which is a romantic comedy with Hugh Dancy that we sold at Sundance a few months ago to Fox Searchlight, so we're really excited about that. And I start season 3 of Damages probably August, July or August, we're waiting to hear, so sort of that's what's coming up at the moment, yes.
Now I finally have to ask, Rose Byrne, is there any Irish connection in there?
Yes, there is. No, my grandfather was Irish, or his father was part Irish. So yeah, no, Byrne is extremely, people think I am Irish.
Yeah.
Like journalists walk in and go, oh, you're not Irish? Yeah. So my name really is Mary Rose Byrne. That's my full name, which sounds like an Irish ship. You know, that's like, you know, ridiculous. But
So
a lot of us Irish in Australia. They're all obviously all the criminals came out.
So is this your first time here?
I've been here before with my partner. We came for a few weeks and travelled around. We drove around the Ring of Kerry and Cork and Limerick and Galway, and it was lovely. Yeah, we had a lovely summer. It was a bit of an Indian summer, and
So you'll be back?
I hope so. Yeah, I'd love to know more about my history and everything, because I can talk intelligently about it. But unfortunately, I haven't had the time yet. But I will.
No worries. Maybe Jim Sheridan and a couple of the Irish directors may take note in the future. Thanks so much for talking to us, Rose. Thank you very much. Thanks a million.